So I've got 7, so they're not super heavy, but they're just gonna weigh us down. So at that point too, you can always just ditch the weights and make it more of a balance challenge. So we're only using it for 2 exercises, but we're gonna start laying all the way back down on our backs. My name is Stephanie, we're here for Pilates. Let's just start by laying down and finding our breath here. So find a comfortable position. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. As you inhale, feeling that rib cage open. As you exhale, pull the rib cage together, belly button to spine. Few big breaths, find that 360 breathing. As you inhale, feeling everything expand. As you exhale, blowing all of the air out. Shoulders are nice and relaxed. We're pushing away the thoughts from outside and just focusing in here on our practice. Perfect. I'm going to start with going right into a round of hundreds. So options for hundreds, you can keep your head down on the mat. You can curl up into a chest lift. Feet can stay on the ground. They can be at tabletop, 90, or a challenge position. Arms go up to 90. We're going to inhale, exhale. Hands come down to the hips. We start pumping for hundreds, breathing in 2, 3, 4, 5, out 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 30, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 40. Keep on pumping, 5 or 6 inches, deliberate pumps. We are halfway done. Add a challenge if you'd like. Keep the back imprinted. 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 70, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 80. Chin to chest, no strain in the neck. In 2, 3, 4, 5, out 2, 3, 4, 5, 90. Last set, breathe in. Last set, breathe out. Set it on down, catch your breath. Going right into that hundreds, feeling the lung capacity there, that breathing, warming up our core. Perfect. Let's take the ball. Ball is gonna go right in between the knees, so the lower thighs there. The balls we have are pretty bouncy, so they feel pretty tight, but that's okay. All right in between the knees, roll the shoulder blades down. Find that neutral spine position, that pocket of air underneath the low back, little space under the low back. Feet are parallel, little pressure on the ball. We're gonna start with a pelvic rock, so just finding that pelvic awareness. Inhale, neutral, exhale, press the low back down, tiny movement, tilt the pelvis forward. Inhale, back to neutral. Exhale, press the low back down. Little squeeze on the ball. Inhale, back to neutral. So nothing's moving with the pelvis, we're just finding that pelvic awareness here. Strengthening the pelvic floor as well, finding that awareness. I'm gonna add some challenges on with our bridging. If you have back issues today, you can just hinge up into your bridge, lifting the hips and then setting them back down. I'm gonna cue articulation, so it's an inhale, exhale, press the low back down, slowly roll up into your bridge, lifting the hips, squeeze the glutes. We're gonna lift the heels. Heels set back down, inhale, exhale, nice and slow. Roll all the way down, the heel lift is optional. Inhale, exhale, nice and slow, rolling up into your bridge. Keep that squeeze on the ball, lift the heels. Set the heels down, slowly roll back down. Continuing here, if you're feeling those hamstrings too much, bring the feet in closer to your body, closer to the glutes. If you want more of a challenge, instead of having the hands right on the mat here, you can go into a 90-degree bend with the elbows, or you can take the arms all the way up to 90. I'm gonna do a few here with arms up to 90. Again, just flowing through that movement, we're warming up the back body. Adding that heel lift in, feeling that in the calves. Perfect. Really try to engage those glutes. And on this next one, we're gonna hold up in that bridge. You decide where the arms are. Lift up the heels as an extra challenge. 1 inch up, 1 inch down. Little hip dips. Squeeze the glutes, keep the pressure on the ball. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press up, heels come down, inhale. Exhale, nice and slow. Roll all the way down. Take the ball into your hands. Legs can go up to 90. Get a little hamstring stretch here. All right, we're gonna do one more set of bridging. I'm gonna put the ball underneath the feet. If that is too much of a balance challenge, you take the ball right back between the knees where we had it before. Again, depending if you're wearing shoes or socks or what, this can be uncomfortable. If this doesn't work for you, you could always put the ball right back between the knees. Palms down, inhale, exhale, nice and slow. Maybe you just start rolling a few inches up. Inhale, exhale, rolling a few inches back down. Perfect. Yep, you really got to press heavy into the center of the ball. I've got legs squeezed together. I think that helps if you have the legs zipped together as you go, because you have to keep the legs together on the ball. Again, maybe just a few inches. Maybe you get to your full range. Maybe you lift the arms up to 90. Or maybe you take that ball back in between the knees. You're definitely going to feel those hamstrings much more now in this position. Just a few more like this. Let's hold up in that bridge for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll all the way down. Take the ball back into your hands. Another hamstring stretch. So again, really getting those hamstrings there. All right, ball's gonna stay in the hands. Legs are gonna come to a tabletop position. We're gonna move into a double leg stretch. Option, you either keep your head down the whole time or keep your head up the whole time. As we go, we're gonna be passing the ball hand to hand. So I'm gonna do 2 with head down, and then I'll move into the chest up. Starting with the head down, ball's gonna come to the knees. You're gonna reach back. Right hand has the ball, pass it to the left hand. Knees tuck in, ball tucks in. Arms and legs go back. Pass the ball over. Knees come in, hands come in. If you have the chest lifts, you can do it just the same way. Ball passes when it's behind. Knees tuck in. Reaching back. Ball passes when it's behind. Knees tuck in. You're gonna feel the core work here. Again, you decide what works for you. Head can stay down or head can stay up. We have a few more like this. Breathing in, breathing out, finding core work. Last one here. And set it on down. Take an inhale and an exhale. Let the knees sway side to side. We're gonna do that same movement but different ball passing. So ball's gonna go in between the ankles, back to that tabletop position. Again, I'll do 2 with the head down, and then I'm gonna move into the chest lift. I'm gonna take the ball in to my hands as the knees come in, arms and legs reach, ball comes back in, arms and legs reach. So just a pass, you take 1 with the ball, 1 without the ball. You're passing that ball between the ankles and the hands. You can add that chest lift if you'd like. Arms come up, doing that work there. We're passing it between the ankles and the hands. Still finding that same movement. Breathing in, breathing out. Double leg stretch. Keep the back imprinted. Should feel those low transverse abdominals, but don't let the back arch. Let's do 1 more. Perfect. Bring it back in. Ball can come to the hands. Let's let the knees sway one direction as your gaze goes the other direction. Inhaling to center, exhaling to switch. Continuing here. Perfect. All right, we're gonna press ourselves up to seated, and then the ball's gonna go behind the shoulder blades. 2 options here. Ball's right between the shoulder blades, kind of at that brow line there. We're gonna have forearms down is the first option, but I still want you to have that C curve, that tuck of the pelvis here. Option 2 would be hands behind the head. That's a little bit more intermediate. So you decide. If you feel more stable with the arms down, you stay arms down. More of a challenge, hands come behind the head, but I don't want you pulling the head backward or forward. I want you to stay in a nice neutral position. We're gonna start with just some marching here, just to feel the work, and we're gonna alternate the feet. So one leg lowers as the other leg lifts, and I have toes pointed here. Staying up in that C curve, you're also balancing on the ball. Forearms can stay down if you want that modification. Should really feel those low abs here. Pull belly button to spine. Perfect. Pointing the toes as we go. And we're gonna hold up. Same thing. We're doing 8 here, one at a time, pointing those toes. For 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet down, extend over the ball if that feels okay for the spine. Get that stretch, let the rib cage open up. All right, back to the same position. We're gonna do the same thing, but with a flexed foot. Again, if your core is starting to burn out, you can take the forearms here or hands behind the head. Feet are gonna be flexed now. Feet are flexed. It's gonna be like a heel tap. Same thing we just did. Feet are flexed, still working that core. Hands can always come down to the mat. Keep that belly button to spine, that C curve. Inhaling and exhaling, you're not pulling the head backward or forward. Neck is in line with the spine. Perfect, you guys got this. We're gonna hold up, same thing, now the legs are up. Little heel taps for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down, extend over the ball if that feels okay for the neck. All right, we're gonna add an oblique challenge on here. So, hands come behind the head. I'm gonna extend the right leg. Right leg is extended. I'm gonna scoop over, left elbow to right knee, take it back out. Left elbow to right knee, extend back out. Finding that oblique, that rib to hip. You're still balancing on the ball here. That left leg stays still. Perfect, we're just going one direction. Let's hold in, scooping in for 3, 2, 1. Set it down, extend over the ball. Take an inhale and an exhale. One more here. Now I come back into that chest lift. Left leg extends to 45, right leg is on the mat. It's a scoop in, right elbow to left knee, extend back out. Perfect. If the ball does not feel comfortable, you can do this all without the ball. Perfect. Finding that rib to hip, that oblique as you twist. Breathing in, breathing out. Perfect. Let's do 2 more. On this last one, we hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend back over the ball. And then if it feels okay, you can take that ball out. Just feel the relief of the ball being gone. Lay on your back. Let the knees sway side to side. Take some big inhales and exhales. Perfect. Ball comes in hands. Legs extend to the mat. Little squeeze on the ball. Inhale, exhale, chin to chest, C-curve scoop. We're going to roll all the way up. Using our core here. Forward fold. Tuck the ball by your weights. We go 4-point kneeling when you're ready. Four-point kneeling. Let's get a nice cat-cow stretch. We just did a bunch of that flexion, so going between cat-cow, getting that nice extension.